The Central Bank of Nigeria has just released several cash-related policies to further amend its cash management circular that were introduced in 2022. This is indeed a new way for the Apex Bank to handle cash management to boost the economic system of the country. The bank has just detached all limits and fees on cash deposits. Now, individual and businesses with a bank account in Nigeria can deposit any amount of cash into their bank account without penalties or consequences. This shows that the Apex Bank is shifting away from its previous cash management rules that were introduced in 2022 to reduce the economic reliance on cash. The bank now formed reverse rule that remove all limits and fees on cash deposits. The reverse rules also bring new withdrawal limits and fees, which means you are now allowed to withdraw as much as 500,000 naira in cash per week, and business organizations can withdraw up to 5 million naira in cash per week. Any amount taken beyond this limit will attract extra charges of 3% for individuals and 5% for corporate organizations. This fee will be split between the CBN and your bank. The Apex Bank will get 40% while your bank will receive the remaining 60%. This new CBN withdrawal limit also applies to card withdrawal at the ATM and POS. The ATMs and POS withdrawal limits are capped at 100,000 naira per day and 500,000 naira per week. In addition to that, banks are allowed to stock their ATM with all available naira denominations. This CBN circular doesn't leave the check aspect unchecked. The circular also states that 100,000 naira limits, which were previously imposed on withdrawing third-party check over the counter, remains the same, but the check limit will now count towards an account holder weekly withdrawal total, which is 500,000 naira per week for individual and 5 million naira per week for business organizations. The bank emphasized that the new circular is part of its effort to address security concerns, moderate the rising cost of cash management, and reduce the potential for money laundering. The CBN explained that with the affliction of time, the need has arisen to streamline the provision of this policy to reflect present-day realities, noting that the adjustments were necessary to align its rules and current economic conditions.